Hey, what's up, Nick? What's up, Sergeant? How you guys doing today? This microphone always fucks with me. I don't know if it's like pointed at my fucking forehead or what. Straight into my forehead. That's not bad. All right. That's not good. Sorry? That's an interesting development. What the fuck was that? I mean, I know what caused it, but I don't know what caused it, if that makes sense. So, like... That was, How, but why? That was the TV turning on because the audio is being taken from the TV into the interface. It was the home screen that you get before you go to like your input that you want to select was sending out, I don't know what the fuck. But that shit was crazy. I'm gonna have to try to remember that that happened so that I can... mute that until I'm at the actual source. Presumably, it's just the game you guys are hearing now, yeah? That was loud as fuck, too. Jesus Christ. Wow. No, I can't hear you, yeah. That was wild. Why would there even be anything being sent or attempt to being sent over? That doesn't make any sense. I can't even begin to fathom why that would be. Can't even fathom. So the good news is other than that weird whatever the fuck that was, I did fix the audio so we shouldn't get desyncing anymore. You are gonna have to let me know when the game is a little loud, though, compared to me, and then I can turn it down, because it will likely require a little bit of massaging of the audio. Like, was that whole elevator already pretty loud? I'm looking at the meters right now, it's a tough call. Last we left off, I think we had literally just killed the big boy, yeah? And now we were heading back to home base, I think. Because why not? That's not a long walk or anything. Yes, yeah. Dead man is actually dead man. So, living up to his name. I guess if we're gonna head back, we could just... This is a long walk. I feel like we should probably see if we can craft some shoes.
About that message Dead Man left for you. I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators and bridges. Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too. Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers, trikes with 2 front wheels. You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one. It's a battery-powered vehicle, so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge it. Just be careful not to run out of battery when you're outside network coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, thank you for linking up all of Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
Okay.
Tri-cruisers are now available for fabrication.
I do need a pair of boots. No doubt. I'm gonna take one of these with me. In case I need a new pair of boots.
This custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words
Of course.
"For Lou" are written on it.
I guess I can shed it if I need to. Get some footage for Marky Mark here. I'm not gonna use this right now. Kind of not particularly useful until we start getting some bridges in place, or if we're in an area with some more bridges. This is a pretty rough, oh, I mean, it says it can scale steep slopes. Wonder how long the batteries last. Alright, maybe we should try it. Oh, we can even change the color. There we go, we got our War Council colors on lock. I don't really need to plan the route, I don't think. But, I mean, we've got such a, yeah, a bit fucking perilous going through here.
Commencing route creation.
We'll stop by that. Stop by the post box. Okay, we are gonna eventually have to cross water.
Delivery route finalized.
That's gonna be our first leg.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright, so... what is my weight right now, anyway? I would love it if you saw your weight in this menu. Let's auto-arrange our shit. Get it to be a little tighter. What does the chest thing do? Oh, this is the gift that was given to us by Dead Man to give to Lou as a present. But that container is representative of what would normally the BBs would be in. Yes, that was allowing people who didn't have dooms to, which was like special powers, to be able to, you know, sense and see the BTs. Drift? Alright, now what level of... I find it a bit bothersome that you can't just leave your... Wow. Your markers up all the time, or at least it seems like you can't do... A little janky there. Man, for a machine we literally just built, this bitch is squeaky. Okay, nice, so you don't actually have to get off the vehicle.
Thank you kindly.
Fucking popping a wheelie. Wait, can I actually interact with this post box? Like, just...
Stretch my legs.
Lol. I forgot you can do that. Fucking hiding it. What do we got in here? Nothing in the locker. Eh? Alright. Wanted to double check, make sure there wasn't anything somebody needed delivered. There were markers for some of the deliveries, I thought. The, delivery requests. I thought for sure that I saw some of the, requests here. Ah, there's one. So, I mean, I could... Again, like, if I place a marker, yeah, like, very specifically, I kind of want it to just always be available to me. I don't want to have to, like, hold in a button to temporarily get it to be visible. You know what I mean?
Jibber jabber jibber jabber jabbering, walking towards the light that guides you home. Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody hears us. Nobody knows. If they bothered to see from the caged up eyes, nobody cares.
Came in handy.
Nobody knows. But it's just how it goes.
Shout out to that generator.
It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. A waste of breath. Unlisted. Simply
Chiral network coverage.
carry your weight into oblivion, deep into the unknown.
I got you.
We had no choice to where
I think it's just this guy over here, isn't it?
Now entering chiral network coverage.
to get out. It's the desire. Just a wine.
I can't remember. That one. No, that's C1. So, where is the, oh, that is C1. Okay, yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it is C1.
Alone. But it's just how it goes.
Random ladder.
Just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
What kind of wheelchair is that? It's the Skyrim horse variant.
How it goes.
Check that out.
It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
It's just how it goes.
Bienvenido, Sam.
Why do I feel like at some point Hideo Kojima was a really big Modest Mouse fan? I feel... That's what it feels like.
Picked this up while you were out and about, huh? Thanks. We really needed it. You're a cut above the rest, that's for sure. Take this data. I'm sure you could use it. We've reserved more materials for you to use. Go ahead and take whatever you need.
Nice.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
That's the way he just floats on. Holy fuck. Yeah, that was my first girlfriend, you know, Natalie, which many of you old timers would know. That was her favorite group for a while. Modest Mouse. I had to listen to an uncomfortable amount of Float On in my early youth. Eventually I lucked out, and eventually she moved on to the Chili Peppers. So there was a significant... There's a significant character development arc that happened about a year in that saved my life.
I've shared with you the schematic for EX grenades. Fluids taken from Doom sufferers used to be required for their production, but we've recently developed methods to synthesize the necessary compounds. So we don't need to lean on you to churn them out anymore. These grenades aren't actually capable of taking down a BT, but they can be used to drive off gazers and slow down catchers, temporarily at least. This should give you more than enough time to get clear of BTs or
Hey,
use other
listen.
weapons to neutralize
Float
them.
On is a perfectly good
Figure out
song.
the most effective ways to use them, no doubt. Enjoy.
Like, don't get it twisted. But all of their music sounds exactly the fucking same. Where is half of this shit going? I picked up all this stuff. I thought all this stuff was going back here. No, that's going to C1 North 1. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. We're in C1 South. Which means C1 North is the next one over. Okay, that's fine. It's just how it means. Just how it means. Aromatic oils, yeah. Some crystals enjoyer. An XL training contain... What does that even mean? I mean, okay. But where? Do we get a fucking sense of direction as to where? No, we have no idea. We just have this now. We don't know where the fuck it goes. We don't know who wants it. We somehow know that it belongs to somebody outside the chiral network. Great. It's just how it goes. Delivering the baby oil outside the the Chiron network, where it can't be detected.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Get some speed. Yeet!
Now entering chiral network.
Oh, of course, that one has to go all the way back up. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. Knock, knock.
Oh, hey, it's you.
It's me. It's me. It's DDP. Great. Here's your herbal supplements and essential oils.
Thank you. Been looking forward to this. Figured we would never see this cargo. But here it is. Thank you so...
You're welcome.
You've got some seriously impressive skills. I'll bet something like this would be right up your alley.
Fancy.
You could use some extra materials as well, right? We'll see if we can't set a few aside for you.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks for the oils. Here's a gun. Yeah, that's how it always works, isn't it?
I've shared with you data for a machine pistol. This weapon is capable of full auto fire and can be stowed securely in a holster. It may be compact, but it has plenty of stopping power. Good for all kinds of situations you might find yourself in. I hope it's to your liking.
Thanks.
Order completed. Well done.
Oh my god, we have so much shit. There we go. Repair and charge.
As good as new to me.
Ta-ta! You know what? I just realized something. We should probably see if there's any other, like, bonus missions that are going back up the hill or some shit here. Just in case. Nothing. Alright. Pitter patter. We're going right back up that hill. Don't think just keep going back and forth. By the looks of it, we're gonna be doing that anyway. The complete and utter lack of any fucking speed on this thing is killing me softly.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
A futuristic hover around.
Now entering chiral
It's the 2095 little rascal. And like resurrected AI powered cyborg Bob Barker is including them in his mesothelioma advertisements. You know what up, nondescript desert YouTube? It's your boy Norman with another hot fire box opening of some essential oils. Honey, I'm home.
I will always support you.
I think I'm gonna damage some of my shit here. With that little maneuver. Oh yeah, wait, we have to go further up the hill. Right. I'm gonna go with no dweller. But they're somehow working anyway.
That's the spirit. Through trials.
Alright, back up the hill. What are those? Nothing. It's the magic mushrooms Kojima took when he fucking made this game. This is one step away from being slower. All of a sudden, bat out of hell. Ah, Guy, yes, you witnessed the beauty. The glory of Lang TV in real time. A whole ass bike just chilling. Just feel free to steal that shit. They left it there for a reason. A little heavy. Little heavy.
Welcome, Sam. Thanks for swinging by. We can always use the help.
Yep. Looks good to me.
Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like today is our lucky day. If only everyone was as kind as you.
Oh shit.
This data. You deserve it.
Armor for the Tri-Cruiser.
You'll find that you can claim more materials from our stores. A little perk you've more than earned.
Hell yeah.
Your current porter grade.
Neck is stiff as shit today.
This schematic is for additional armor that can be equipped to Tri-Cruisers. Provides added protection for the man in the driver's seat. For that extra peace of mind when you've got to cut through enemy territory. If you like the sound of that, try customizing your Tri-Cruiser with it. I'll see you around.
Order completed. Well done.
How would one customize the vehicle though, I wonder?
Vehicle customization services now available.
There you go. Fancy. I'll put the racing stripes on so it goes faster. I can't remember if this is available anywhere in the Chiron network or what, but I think it is once you have it. Or the Chiral, not Chiron. Why was it calling it Chiron? Am I cooked? Yes. Have I slept only about 5 hours a night for the last 4 days? Also yes. We have 3 ladders. That seems excessive. So fancy. Alright. We're back on our way. I'm sorry, was that guy's name Sativa-kun? What? I'll take a couple blood bags. Really gives you the true dystopian feel when you can see the artist. When you can see, you know, Coom Lord 69XX69 has repaired one of the mailboxes. Blistering speed. Incredible. Yeah, it's time to go plaid. This is more like going Argyle. Come on! You can do it! I believe in you. The squeaking is annoying. It was a choice. I do enjoy that, like, the deer path mechanic thing is still a thing. Like, you can see your own, you know, paths that you've taken before, and, if I'm not mistaken, it also tracks, generally speaking, where other players have gone. Come on, baby. like I was thinking about this last night after we were talking about, the initial impressions, after our first session, and, yeah, I was just thinking about it a little more, and the more I thought about it, the more it felt like, Death Stranding is, and we'll definitely know more once we get to the end of this game in terms of like how I feel about this, but at this juncture, it feels like Death Stranding is kind of like that TV series that was unique and incredibly singular, and they crushed the first season. And it was great. And they hit everything. But then they go and make another season. And it's not that the second season's bad, but it just feels like it would have been better served if everything had been done in that, that one, instead of 7 episodes for the first season, if they had just made it 10 and then just buttoned everything up. It almost feels like that, right? Because I know at least right now, I'm enjoying having like jump back in to do this kind of gameplay loop. The delivery stuff can be entertaining. I do feel like the vehicles take a little bit away. I feel like a lot of the best parts of it are on foot. And it's not that I couldn't choose to do all of this on foot, but the game is clearly not really designed pace-wise for you to be walking fucking everywhere all the time. It would fuck the whole thing up. But yeah, like Squid Game. Yes, but I think the only difference there is that Squid Game was never meant to have a sequel. And then it got so popular that they did more. This feels like from the jump, Kojima wanted this to be a multi-game situation, but it's so unique that I almost feel like it would have been best served as a one-off. Now, from a video game development perspective, that's like suicide, because you spend all this time making all of these assets and you never reuse any of them ever again. Is just that's just poor business. But from a story perspective and everything, this game it gives the air that it would have been better served as a one-off.
That's a relief. Been out and about working your ass off until now? Appreciate it. We wrote this stuff off as lost. Thanks for bringing it in.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Appreciate you coming in this late. These days, it's been getting more and more dangerous after nightfall. A lot of weird stuff happening out there. All because of the Death Stranding, people say. Not that daytime's much safer, but still. Be extra careful, huh?
Order completed. Well done.
Kojima also, you know what? I mean, there's a lot of things that make Kojima, a unique dude in terms of his creative style and the way he delivers things. But one of the things that I think stand out the most to me, and I think this is probably true even though I haven't played the majority of the Metal Gear Solid stuff, is that Kojima loves to deliver shit in a dichotomous fashion. On one end, you've got stuff that is just like a word salad that means nothing, but he's trying to like do a subversive message delivery and hidden meaning and yada yada yada. And on the other side, he just beats you about the brow with the most direct fucking messaging possible. And I can't tell if that's by choice from him in the sense that that's what he always wanted to do, or if it's because in video game form he really just wants to go out there and do all the esoteric shit, but then he discovers that by and large the people in playtesting are just like, what the fuck is going on? And then he goes back and says, okay, we have to like, we gotta message, we gotta put this message out there, we've gotta say, you know, this specific shit super fucking obviously. You know what I mean? It's a, I can massage my own shoulders. Of course I can. Get those legs stretched. Very interesting music. What bothers me about Squid Game is that they called the continuation of Season 2 Season 3 instead of just calling it Season 2 Part 2. Yeah. Yeah. Squid Game was just kind of a victim of its own success, really.
Patched up and good to go.
Okay. Where has someone likely bridged this gap? Because I don't think I can necessarily just full send it. I wonder if I can get a bridge across here somewhere. What do you guys think of Hideo Kojima? Just randomly. What are your guys' takes on Kojima, generally speaking? Sorry, it was... like La Villa Madre? Which is somewhere on this map. Ah, no, it is. Yeah, it's there. Never mind. Okay, hold on. We gotta turn around. I think it's very cute he's in a relationship with Jeff, but for real he seems like he wants to give off a mad genius vibe, and I just don't see it. Not to be a hater, he makes perfectly fine games. Yeah, I can, like... I think Jeff and I, when we were talking about this on the podcast a few weeks back, I think the way that I described it was like he's a guy that really just wanted to make movies, or wants to make movies, but his whole career has been dedicated to games, and so he's just trying to do movies in games. And he's a super art housey guy, and so like he you know what he's like? You know what the vibe he kinda can give off sometimes? He's Salt Bae if anyone liked Salt Bae. You know, the people that work with him tend to like him, right? Nobody likes Salt Bae. But it's kind of like a... wanting to be taken very seriously by a very specific group of people kind of a situation. Like, I don't necessarily think he wakes up in the morning and just decides to be like, you know, trying to get everyone to just love him or some shit. That's not. But it does feel like he's chasing something to some degree. I do fear a bit that Kojima's works are approaching a point in which, in which some of like his biggest fans his biggest diehards, are going to start talking about him and his games, without understanding the irony, but they'll be talking about it like, remember the Rick and Morty meme? You gotta be high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. Hey. Take these horse tranquilizers and also some soup. That'll fix you right up.
Well, looks like someone's burning the midnight oil. You are a trooper. I will never know how you managed to track this down, but I am grateful to have it back.
I was driving in a straight line and it just so happened to be more or less directly in front of me, so you're welcome. Damn, still not 2? She's fickle.
Thank you for stopping by so late. But you really shouldn't be out at night. Better to find a safe spot to rest and wait until dawn, if you ask me.
Nobody did.
Order completed. Well done.
But you're welcome. Heyo, what? She looking to catch Sam in the steamy shower scene? Huh? Alright, let's, I guess we can take back... Well, really? All this shit? Oh boy. That's gonna be tough. It's the fucking Leaning Tower of Pisa! That's perfectly safe. What could go wrong? Does she have a charging station in here, or is she just like out here being a friggin' wet paper bag? 16 inhabitants, eh? You figure Todd Howard lives here? Can I even get this in the door? My God.
There you
I'm gonna need about 16 times the floating on.
Did not think we would ever get this back, but seems I was wrong.
Who needs that many beloved walking sticks?
Let me repay the favor with some local data of ours. Maybe you'll find something of interest you can use.
Our own walking stick. Custom electric rod. Ah, for fighting the cows. Once thrown, it cannot be recovered. Okay. Kinda dumb.
We have allocated more resources for you to use, if you need them. I hope it helps.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Oh, I wonder, did I ever grab one of these screens? I should probably grab one just in case.
The data I've shared with you is the schematic for my custom electric rod. While this design is tailored for use with our fabricators, it's functionally no different from the ones bandits use. The rod extends with a quick shake and can be used to stun enemies over a wide area. It can also be thrown like a javelin, though you won't be able to retrieve the rod after doing so. A thrown rod will release a burst of electricity when it strikes the ground. And no bandit can shrug off a direct hit from this bad boy. Test it out, and you'll see.
Order complete.
Great.
Well done.
Thanks again. Be safe out there.
We almost need to set up a charging station. It doesn't seem like anyone has one. Like anywhere near here. You know what? Let's plant one here. Let's, we get it right outside.
Counting on you.
Nailed it. Hell yeah! Oh, even if you're in the chiral network, you can't just pull materials from the fucking... You gotta bring materials with you? I mean, shit. $350? Let's see if we can grab some. I don't know if I have any here. I'm gonna need about 16 times the metal. We got some stuff here, but not much. Damn, they ain't got shit. I'd have to go to a major place, pick up some materials. Mama, ooh. Didn't mean to make you mean. If I'm not back from 4chan before tomorrow. Whoa, the fuck, that's... Alright. Be careful. Yeah, we can find stuff laying around out here too, but I think we're close enough that we could just grab a bunch of bullshit. Although we have a lot on us right now. It's not a lot of weight. But it's a bit of a...
Stretch my legs.
Oh shit, didn't even do that. There we go.
That's the spirit.
Hello!
I mean, there's just more for her laying around here. I'll go back to the north. I'll see if there's anything that I've got on me to drop off there. I will check materials and then go from there. They got a fair amount of fuckery on us. Oh, wait. Here we go. Do I really only have 50 medals? Or is this just what's here? It's probably just what's here. Maybe. I don't know. What do I know? Yeah, hey, listen, Norman Reedus is a real solid actor. He, you know, he's, he fell into that lucky trap of being, a pretty unique looking dude. And then also kind of when he's acting, like he's obviously acting, but he's also playing more or less himself in a lot of the roles that he does.
Okay.
Kind of like Keanu Reeves, to an extent. A better Jason Statham. Jason Statham, bless him, that man is just... He's got one movie in him, but that movie has been done 400 times. God bless him. Well, these days it's less about him, and it seems to be approaching more and more like, you know, getting close to Liam Neeson Taken territory. It's like, I was out the game, but somebody did something to somebody I know, and now I'm begrudgingly back in the game. Forgot those guys are there.
Warning. Analysis confirms that these hostile life forms are chiral creatures.
Good lord. Come on, baby. Yeah, the Expendables, you know what? On paper, the Expendables is such a good fucking idea. But in practice, yikes. Oh, we're 2 and 3 good. Oh, okay, well. At least they got some. Oh, this is gonna be spicy. We're doing it. Fucking nailed it. Come on. Come on.
Wow.
Come on. Gallons in 120 months. Welcome back. I don't want to dismantle the vehicle. Dear God. Come on, you piece of shit. Why can I no? It's because the back wheel's not on anything. It won't let me, like, pop up on my back wheel, which is, like, their one way of getting you out of bad situations. This is crazy work. Almost.
Feels good.
Bro. Come on. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. You're running out of fucking battery.
Stretch my legs.
Does this have a way of, like, giving it a little pop-up, like a little jump? Or something? Ah, I'm a fucking idiot. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a jump. I wouldn't say I've been on the road for a while. I've been on a rock for a while. Yo, Fitty, hit that big ass ramp! 50-cent blood on the sand. Legendary.
And there's our border. A sight for sore eyes. Figured we would never see this cargo. But here it is. Thank you so much for the delivery.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks for lend. Safe.
Order completed. Well
Okay. Gonna need some work.
As good as new to me.
Oh wait, I wanted to check if we had anything here. Hold on. God, the brakes on that thing are dog shit. Unless you press square to get out of it, then it will stop on a dime. Alright, I think there's 250 medals that we need. Suck it up, Sam. Alright, we'll go upgrade this tower. And then we'll continue on our way. Long life meals. Do I even have the capacity for this shit? Oh yeah. We're good. We don't want to go there again, Adam. Remember. A sports belt? I know I always keep a supply of sports belts on hand for when I like to do sports. Pickleball, never been easier with my sport belt. Oh God. No, in fact, Dead Man, before he becomes Dead Man, Explain to us why there aren't planes. I listened to a local city budget meeting accidentally the other day, and I heard, how do you and heard a city councilor unironically say the phrase pickleball stopgap measure. What the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? The context was people not using tennis courts and wanting pickleball. I have a question. Where the fuck did pickleball even come from? Because it feels like it just arrived one day. There was no warning. It has to be a white person thing. For sure. Suburban white people. No doubt. Unathletic suburban white people, almost assuredly. Like, where the fuck did this come from? Allegedly North Carolina in 65. Okay, so I was right. But, but why did it suddenly pick up popularity so quick? This shit was crazy. The upgrade is real.
Structure successfully upgraded.
Fucking nailed it.
Keep it up.
Oh yeah. It's definitely the duck. For sure. My guess, it became noticed when you started having more female tennis players making more vocalizations during matches? You mean like all tennis players do, where they're just screaming? It just sounds like they're moaning because people's minds are dirty? Oni-chan! It's just people getting all caught up in it.
Your
We won't question how that happened. I probably do have a little bit of damage though, so let's, yeah. Got that Axe body spray.
Thank you for coming. I will never know how you managed to track this down.
Oh.
A talented porter like yourself might appreciate this, no? I'll send you the necessary data. Give it a try.
Wait, is this just like an even better prodding stick? Is it now anti-mech as well or something?
We have allocated more resources for you to use, if you need them. I hope it helped.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
This is the schematic for a custom high-voltage rod. You can charge it before delivering an attack, significantly increasing the damage inflicted. It's a bit more suited to experienced fighters, but I bet a guy like you will get the hang of it in no time. Let me know what you think later.
Order completed. Well done.
Flex seal if you use it without showering long enough. Accurate. Alright, we have finally finished our little side mission. We can continue on. This charging station's gonna have to get some likes. It's gotta. It's just gotta. It's in such a good spot. Yeet! Jump it! Oh, you... Yeah, didn't jump it properly. Oh, they like steal your charge. Interesting. Bro, come on. Like, can we be serious? Fuck. I don't think I have anything left for this one. I don't think I picked anything up for it. I'll stop in just to be certain. But otherwise, we're gonna continue back home. Honestly, Sam could probably use a fucking shower and a nap. We've been going for 72 straight hours. My man's running on nothing but hopes, dreams, and Special K. Can I do a wheelie across a bridge on this thing? Or like a ladder? Yes and no. Okay. It's my own ladder, by the way. Incredible. I did just see that, yes. Lonzo getting swapped for Okoro. Is interesting.
It's you.
Remember to rest, Sam.
Do a barrel roll. Alright. Fantastic. Oh, I do have something.
Oh, it's you. Been out and about work. Appreciate it. We wrote this stuff off as lost.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Appreciate you. These days, it's been...
Order completed. Well done.
Yeah, the sport belt might come in handy. Alright, let's, let's go chill. Give her man a break. Wakey wakey. So there's always these three chiral T's, right? Oh, is this Sam's rider contract? Every time he stays somewhere, there must be 3 brewskis. Oh, there's the fucking artist location. But where the fuck is that? Oh. Fine enough. Of course, it's way back there. We do have something for the artist, so...
Departing facility.
Alright. What do we got for batteries on this bad boy? Oh, we're fresh. Alright, let's go visit a starving artist. What do you guys think? What does a starving artist eat? Titanium white or alizarin crimson? Is he here? Well played. Well played. For fiber brushes. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hopefully they're horsehair and not fucking plastic. Isn't this fucking bad dude territory? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Stop for a quick little charge up here. Yeah, we want to go around here. Na 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 na. Ah! No! No! It's like I've taken fucking 12 straight Viagra, but all of it went to every other area of my body. Fucking just stiff as a board. Once you start selling houses, don't become one of those real estate bros that say dumb shit. Line, if you spend $2,200 on rent, you can afford a house. Did not stutter, please. We don't need more room temperature IQ rage bait. Yeah, real estate YouTube is fucking power cringe. And a lot of it is, is kind of like a weird offshoot of like the alpha male YouTube pipeline. Fragrant sun candle.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility ground.
Enjoy.
So, are you a porter? Wait.
No, I just
Hear about that missing cargo of mine?
did this out of boredom.
Now. Where did you find this? I'm so grateful. Thank you. You know, I always thought you'd come to my aid one day. You can go ahead and connect me to the chiral network.
Oh, there's still that one random little pocket there to the east. Yay!
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Whoa. Guess I'm online now. Interesting. The network has more uses than I realized. A lot more people can see my illustrations now. Oh, I shared some color data I think will suit you. You can use this data to customize your headwear and other clothing. A change of outfit can really improve your mood.
Hell yeah.
I went looking for a place where I could focus on my art, and found myself here. There's so much beauty to be found in this place. Infinite sources of inspiration. Don't get me wrong, I'm not blind to the destruction that Death Stranding has wrought. Some of us just see things through a different lens. Now we're in a newborn world that has yet to be shaped. A blank canvas. It's filled me with so many intense emotions that I want to convey to everyone else. I just hope that somehow I can translate these feelings into my art. Thanks for coming. I'm glad we were able to meet. You've given me what I needed to finally complete the piece I've been working on. I'll let you know when it's finished. Till then, take care.
Order completed. Well done.
So happy. See you, Sam.
Gotcha.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Full send. Incredible illustration. Okay, so we can officially start making our way back. You know, we should probably go here before I forget to fucking ever go there. Seems like a good idea. These days I almost think it's smarter to rent instead of own. Seems like maintenance destroys whatever savings you get for not paying rent. A lot of that depends on 100 billion factors. A lot of the problem is, that, partially through regulation and partially through, unregulated forms of the market, a lot of housing has, like, housing in general has gotten to the point where, rent is not necessarily preferable, but mandatory. And we don't necessarily want to be there. Because, you know, it's not just, you know, the classic Ubisoft meme, you will own nothing and you will, you know, enjoy it type situation. A lot of it really depends on where you live, what your goals are. Like, if you're trying to live for whatever reason, because you like it, or maybe you work there or otherwise, if you're trying to fucking be out there living in, like, a metropolis somewhere, obviously, unless you are famously wealthy, or you have the ability to write the majority of it off as a business expense, you're not going to go out of your way to start trying to fucking get your hands on property. Obviously.
Hey!
Here we go. I can go up here and then I can hang a left. That said, it's very difficult to rent a place. And then okay, well, here's another part of it. Do you want to have a family? Do you plan to have a family? How big is the family that you plan on having? once you start renting a place that is for more than 3 people, so let's say 2 adults and a child, and even at that point, you get beyond 2-bedroom apartment and you are in Hertzville, in almost anywhere you choose to live. Even here, you know, you get into 3-bedroom apartment territory, and you're looking at, in most instances, unless it's a very low income housing or low income housing area, I mean, you're looking at well over $2,000 a month. And depending on where you are, that's without utilities or not all utilities and things of that nature. So, it can be, difficult. And then you also, if you are, like, let's say you do manage to find yourself a place that's reasonable, not many of them are big enough really to, you're gonna have to be living real lean, in terms of, like, what you can have, especially if you start having kids with apartments. And you gotta balance that out. But a lot of it is, once you cross, this is how I look at it, once you cross the line, once you cross the line of paying as much when you put your rent and utilities, because not all places that you rent come with all utilities, your rent and your utilities, into a place, and it's not allowing you to save any money to do anything else reasonable with, then unless you desperately need to be in that area, because you highly value, like, let's say, walking to work, and you need to be in a downtown spot or something, or you need to be, and there's no option for public transport that's reliable and accessible, whatever. At some point, you are just burning money renting. Like, if you're living by yourself, you have, by yourself, or maybe you have a partner, and you have no kids, and both of you are professionals, and you're working, 8 hours a day minimum, and you're spending very little time in the home, and you are min-maxing your life, like you're the type that doesn't do, like, literally fucking anything with your life, and you're just investing money like crazy anywhere that's left over from what you do, then some form of long-term rental is sensible in many instances. Almost any other situation, once you start spending X amount of dollars more than you could if you were able to check enough boxes and have access to a mortgage instead, you're just burning money. And this is especially true in the States, because you guys in the States are getting sucked off by banks. Having, like, 50-year-long mortgages is a fucking goddamn cheat code. It's insane. Like, here, like, our shit renews every 5 fucking years. And so, like, having like decades long 30, 40, 50 fucking term mortgages is nuts. It's crazy work. Like, actual cheat code. For real. The other way to look at it is this. Real estate over time never goes down in value unless you let the property will always appreciate. The home will depreciate to some degree if you just let it fall apart. Otherwise, everything always goes up. And it typically goes up at a rate that is about as good as you could hope to do if you're just doing some general investing in the market and the market doesn't fucking kill itself. And then you also have a lump sum accessible, chunk of change upon the sale of the property in the future. But you also have now the ability to draw upon that home as an asset to do other things with. But again, there's a million factors that goes into it. But some of it is the market has cornered itself into it's been cornered to a point where people don't really have much of a choice right now because the cost of living has hit such highs. But unless you're making significant amounts of money that can be put into riskier portfolios above and beyond the cost of your rent, the thought that renting and then putting the rest into the market is going to outpace home ownership and the accrual of value and the ability to draw on that as an asset is incorrect in most situations. You'd have to be making a lot more money. Your expenses going out with your rent being part of it would have to be a pretty small portion of your overall income to be able to put that money into the market and outpace what you would do with the accrual of wealth in a home. So when somebody is talking about that as a strategy, it's not that it's wrong, and it's not that you can't find a way to min-max that, but usually the people who are going to benefit from that the most are the people who are already making so much money that that ratio outpaces it, and they are able to just rent and then invest elsewhere. There's a lot of finance fucking bro bullshit on YouTube. I'll just keep it a fucking buck. And the thing that you need to keep in mind is that none of these people, no matter how knowledgeable they may seem, or no matter how knowledgeable they are, none of these people have a fiduciary responsibility to you because you are not. Let's say they are a professional in the finance space. If you were an actual customer of theirs, there would be a fiduciary responsibility in most places. I don't know what it's like in the States, but up here in Canada they do. Meaning that they can't just be selling you shit that benefits them more monetarily speaking. They are responsible for acting upon, in your best interests and making recommendations in your best interest. A bunch of people on fucking YouTube circle jerking on a fucking another 35-plus-year-old man's podcast. No responsibility to you whatsoever. They can get out there and say fucking anything. And some of it might be semi-true, and some of it might be semi-not true. Some of it can be very fucking untrue. And most of it is just being professional yappers where they can make another source of relatively passive income. Right? The best thing that you can do is question fucking everything when it comes to that kind of stuff. If you're taking in content like that. Still, one of the holy grail things that you can read is Rich Dad Poor Dad. So, if there was like one thing that you could probably read and then just fucking never have to read anything else again, that's probably a good place to start. Otherwise, Yeah, you really gotta be careful. It is the finance brosphere on YouTube has continued to edge ever closer into the alpha male fucking pipeline, content creator pipeline shenanigans. Dave Ramsey? Oh,
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
is that the guy that everyone just calls him, tells them what they do for a living and if they're doing well or not, and then he either berates them or like fucking glazes them for half an hour? Oh, I gotta repair that. That shit is heinous. Oh no, I'm not, and I'm not trying to call anyone out in chat. I'm just, you know, I'm just throwing that out into the ether. It's just, you know, it can be concerning though, because, you know, there's a lot of people that are trying to find, you know, how, you know, their financial stability and how do you do it, and financial literacy is not really taught, and you know, people are looking for authority figures to, you know, learn and do their own thing and whatnot. It's challenging. It's challenging.
I'm willing to trust you have the best intentions. Put me on the network. I'd be happy to share my data with everyone else. Other porters should definitely find it useful.
There we go. Nice. Got better wheels. Sam's got a wheel upgrade.
So, now I'm connected to the network. You can get goods and data and so forth through it, right? That's all fine.
Gownston, I just realized that was the 10-year mark?
Wonder what the man who delivers would say.
God damn. I didn't even dawn on me.
The data I shared is for a design that I gradually refined over the course of my training. They're tailor-made for mountain runs. Got great traction and peerless shock absorption.
The fucking dream.
There's no better shoe for traveling through rough country like this.
Oh yeah, gotta get that Axe body spray on before going into to meet the parents, you know?
Nah. I'm more of what you call a boka. I walk the earth on my own 2 feet and carry the load on my back alone. Most porters and delivery bots do it differently. My methods are probably closest to those of the man who delivers. The term boka comes from Japan, where they had
yes, thank you.
Worked exclusively in the mountains.
That's what this whole game is kind of loosely based on.
To make deliveries, no matter how treacherous the terrain or remote the destination. And I try to live by their example.
They're still out there doing that in a lot of places in Japan.
Well, thank you. It's nice to know there are still people like you out there. Take care.
Order completed. Well done.
Boka. Why do you have to say it like that every time? Shit's crazy word. Your glorious Nippon delivery man.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Thanks for the help.
Damn, level 3? The fuck? So, now I am ready to finally just go back to the shelter. We've gotten all that stuff sorted out now. I think there's maybe there might be one other thing that we haven't delivered yet, but we'll hit the road. The old dusty trail. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Is this an all-terrain vehicle as long as it's not a friggin' 9-inch tall rock? Bum 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 bum. It's not delivery. It's Death Stranding. I don't think I have anything more for here, but I'm gonna, you know, I've always got to double check.
Remember to rest, Sam.
The backpack is finally getting lighter. Oh shit, do I? Well, fuck me. See, this is why you stop.
Thank you. Been looking forward to this.
Why, you putting this camera in the bathroom or something?
Figured we would never see this cargo. But here it is. Thank you so much for the delivery.
You're welcome.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Many thanks. You hope we...
Order completed. Well done.
I need to check in on my repair spray status. That's full. That can be recycled. Three ladders is diabolical, but we're doing it. We're bringing it. We're not stopping now. Let's make a new pair of boots. Hell yeah. Let's make a couple pair. That one can get in recycled, and then let's get one more spray. I still have a PCC. Two blood grenades is pretty decent, assuming they're both full. I think they are. Okay. They are. Good. Excellent. Excellent.
Please give it your all. I will always support you.
All right. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Diddy is trying to sing that right now, but it's not working very well. Fucking what?
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
Unacceptable.
Your shelter is under attack.
That can't be good.
They're in danger. I gotta get back.
In through the window? What? Uh-oh. Dead ass bark. Okay.
Who the fuck are these guys?
That's a great question. I don't know, you guys think I have enough to let's see if I can get around this and keep my trike. Let's see if we have the power of memes on our side. Alright, that's a lot of water. Which, you know, fair. But I have the power of memes on my side. Yeah, get in there. Oh fuck. I need you to move! Okay. Alright, have fun, Daprid. VR video games, incredible. The DJing hours. Yeah, Dapbeard's in Toronto, so it'll take him 7 hours to drive 2 kilometers. Honey-chan! Oh, he's bluffing. This is the most anime-ass samurai shit. Bro, look at the mask. He's one of us. He just has his shit applied directly to the forehead.
What was his deal?
He really did just turn this shit into Metal Gear, eh? Like, we just hit full-blown Metal Gear. Holy fuck. Every 3 feet.
At your shelter. Destruction of personal database confirmed.
Sounds like, sounds like, Fragile is, trying to wipe all of the, info. That can't be good. We should probably be... semi-ready here.
Nobody's home. Maybe outside.
I mean... best food. We all love pizza.
She can't have gone too far from the shelter.
What in the fuck? I was right the first time. Oh no, this is just behind here. Okay. That is fragile. You know what? What am I doing? Hey, what's up, Adam Combat? How you doing, big guy? We are, we started the day with a bunch of side questy stuff, and now we're back on track.
What the hell happened?
Oh, we saw that in the trailer or whatever, yeah?
Lou.
Ah, a little yard work. I am well acquainted. Always got that lip gloss on.
I patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked.
Oh shit.
It all happened so fast.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
Oh. Problem with these shelters, there's only one way in and out. Like, where else were they gonna come from? hasn't been explained as to how she had her body from the neck down unaged.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
Yeah, I don't think the footprints weren't literal in that sense. They're just digital tracking.
I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry.
I leave for 4 days and you already lose Lou? You kidding me?
I'm sorry.
Lou be cooking.
Sam, what's going on?
Can you hear me? Can you see me? You can't. Because you're dead.
Thanks for saying that out loud, Norman. I couldn't piece that one together.
Lou?
Okay. Two theories on Lou. Lou was already dead. And was brought back before, and that's why there was a record of an old Lou, but nothing of this new Lou. The second option here is that Lou is is natural born, unlike many of the other BBs, I suppose, but then is natural born to an important character that has some pretty specific dooms. Yeah, we're back here the same way we started the game, basically the same place. Listen here, dickheads. One month later, Lou, laying at the bottom of a canyon. We only really just started the story stuff again, Drekka, like quite literally about 20 minutes ago. You didn't really miss. The shelter was attacked, Lou technically died, and now we're here 1 month later, we time skipped, and it looks like our boy here is tripping balls. That's pretty much all we got. Repatriate? Controller already fucking died. Dude, these pro controllers just fucking... Right, now Lou is a Kraken.
Sam, I know there's nothing I can do to make it right. I know.
No, no pizza, no beer. Gonna have to go touch grass.
Sam, stop hurting yourself. Please.
Not even got any bullets left. My man's in shambles.
Give me the gun. There is nothing left for you here.
Literally.
Nothing but sadness and regret. You can't go on like this. Come take a walk with me.
Ah, yes. Norman aged Dis. All that in a month, eh?
Come meet my crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
That was a quick episode. Episode 2? Immediately done.
Intoxicants successfully purged. Blood alcohol content nominal.
Sam getting a little old.
Like someone needed a nap. Hope you like your new private room. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Wait, hold up. Where's the pod? Where's Lou?
Settle down, Sam. Lose with me. You'll see us soon enough.
Eventually, I'm sure we're going to acknowledge the fact that we've gone monochrome, while everything else in the room has not. And we're breathing like we're ice cold. Like, I'm sure we're going to eventually get around to that. Eventually.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on.
We really called this fucking ship the Magellan?
This is the ship's armory.
That's crazy
Here you
work.
can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Of
Seriously?
course.
No better than to believe that bullshit.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry. This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move.
Say DHV Magellan one more time.
Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist.
Of course, his name is
He's also the
Tarman.
captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the tar currents. The downside being that we all have to bathe in caralium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
You steer this ship solo?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the tar and use it to travel underground.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth, there are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Well. Picked up smoking after the first game, eh?
Huh. So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the plate gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side, Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
You know, the problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
You're just a soldier doing a job. Do your job. Shut your mouth. There are weapons of mass destruction. We need to go and do something about it.
Ah, so Lou is the child's name. Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member
it's the
of
fucking
Drawbridge, believe it or not.
freaky fucking puppet.
It is an honor, Sam.
Is that a puppet?
What? Puppet? No, no. No, I am alive and my own master.
This is Dolman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is empty. Oh. You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on one more adventure.
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep this ship on course.
I wasn't really wondering, but thank you anyway, I guess.
We're by that research lab you linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anywhere, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
Still not fully equipped, though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support. Just so we're crystal clear, Sam. Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing chiral network here in North America.
No pressure.
From halfway around the world, how are we supposed to do that again?
By using the Mexican plate gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest chiral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new adventure with Daddy. I'm excited for you.
Go and get your gear sorted. We'll be waiting.
Right. Am I crazy or does the dialogue feel not clumsy? I think I'm just experiencing that ham-fistedness I was talking about earlier. I mean, we just met fucking like, you know, am I playing like fucking Mega Man? Everyone is literal thing they do, man. Doll man, boat man, dead man, heart man. And then that like literal fucking on the nose type shit carries over into conversation. Like how many times they're gonna say the full legal name of the ship. Yeah, it's very, on the nose, man.
You ready for another trip with Daddy? Okay, kiddo, let's go.
The real question is, will we meet Womb Man?
Wow.
Magellan like Magellan. New haircut like we just broke up. Damn, he's going at that shit fucking hard. Gotta look young again. That can't be good to breathe in. Hey, Zeke, welcome back. 113 months, let's go! How you doing, Exig? The DHV Magellan. You got some new patches in here yet? No. However, I just realized something. Missed opportunity here. Better. Rough week coming out of surgery? Oh, right. Which, let me tell you, don't go undergo surgery that renders you unable to lift your 1-year-old son. There are a lot of surgeries that do that. Was this like, hernia or something along those lines, or something that you had to, I mean, you were obviously, you must have had some muscles pushed aside for them to tell you not to lift anything over, like, what, fucking, like, 1 pound? 5 pounds? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, I'm glad to hear that it went well. A male C-section. Unironically, what Sam has.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Yes.
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks?
Yes.
What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
What, now every time you swing, you're gonna be face first in my dick?
You have a choice.
Yeah, Luke, everyone forgets that, even though they think that that's empty, everyone forgets that Sam's dooms allows him to see shit. And so, if there was to be something in there...
Just now.
You saw it too, huh? Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
I'm such a child. I'm pretty good at sea, can't complain. I mean, as I always say, I could. I'm good at it. But I won't. Hold on. Okay, we still have all that stuff. That's good, I think. Now, what do we have? Oh, okay, they put all of our stuff in here. Utility pouch. Utility pouch. Utility pouch. Utility pouch. Two ladders. PCC. Always nice to have something there. Taser gun. Grenade pouch. Grenade pouch. Rarely do I need 2 pairs of boots, but... you never know. You know what I should do, now that I'm here?
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Now we're talking. Looking like a fucking Voltron. First of all, what is this scuffed version of the vehicle? What is this horse shit? Oh, because it's not mine. LOL? That would be why. Oops! Alright. Give me a second here.
I've been outside in a long while.
Let's get going. Hmm? If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn.
Who asked you?
Oh, that's right. Let's just sit here for a second and meditate.
You know, I meant it when I
What?
said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. Then...
Well, we're just gonna cut that off? I didn't even press the button. Alright.